Hello! Today, we're doing Exodus chapter 37, the Ark. Beazel made the Ark of acacia wood, 2.5 cubits long, a cubit and a half wide, and a cubit and a half high. He overlaid it with pure gold, both inside and out, and he made gold molding around it. He cast 4 gold rings for it and fastened them to its 4 feet, with 2 rings on one side and 2 rings on the other. Then he made the poles of acacia wood and overlaid them with gold, and he inserted those poles into the rings and the sides of the ark to carry it. He made the atonement cover of pure gold, 2.5 cubits long and a cubit and a half wide. He made 2 cherubim of hammered gold and ends of the cover. He made 1 cherub on one end of the second cherub, and the second cherub on the other. And the 2 ends he made them of one piece with the cover. The cherubim had their wings spread upward, overshadowing the cover with them. The cherubim faced each other, looking toward the cover. The table. They made a table of acacia wood, 2 cubits long, cubit wide, and a cubit and a half tall. Then he overlaid it with pure gold and made a gold molding around it. They also made around it a rim of handbreadth. I don't know what that word is. A handbreadth wide, and put a gold molding around on the rim. They cast 4 gold rings for the table and fastened them to the 4 corners, where the 4 legs were. The rings were put close to the rim to hold the poles used to carrying the table. The poles carrying the table were made of acacia wood and overlaid with gold. Something fell. I'll look at that later. And they made from pure gold the articles of the table, its plates and dishes and bowls, and its pitchers for the pouring out of drink offerings. The lampstand. They made a lampstand of pure gold. They hammered it out its base and shaft, and made its flower-like cups, buds, and blossoms of one piece with them. 6 branches extended from the sides of the lampstand, 3 on one side and 3 on the other. 3 cups shaped like almond flowers with buds and blossoms were on one branch, 3 on the next branch, and the same for all 6 branches, extending from the lampstand. And on the lampstand were 4 cups shaped like almond flowers with buds and blossoms. 1 bud was under the first pair of branches, extending from the lampstand, and the second bud under the second pair, and a 3rd bud under the 3rd pair. 6 branches in all. The buds and the branches were all of the piece of the lampstand, with the lampstand, hammered out of pure gold. They made the 7 lamps. They made its 7 lamps, as well as the wick trimmers, as well as its wick trimmers and trays of pure gold. They made the lampstand and all accessories from 1 talent of pure gold. The altar of incense. They made an altar of incense out of acacia wood, and it was a square, a cubit long and a cubit wide and 2 cubits high. Its horns were one piece with it. They overlaid the top and all the sides and horns of pure gold. And they made gold molding around it. They made 2 gold rings below the molding, 2 on each opposite sides, to hold the poles used to carry it. They made the poles of acacia wood and overlaid them with gold. They also made the sacred anointing oil and the pure fragrant incense, the work of a perfumer. Alright, if you like that, cool. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.